Good morning and welcome to the C-section healing space. The biggest lie I think mothers are told after having a baby is that time heals. And stay with me. I just don't believe that time alone heals all wounds. And by saying to women that will get better after having a traumatic birth also implies that you shouldn't feel the way that you feel. Kind of like just get over it. Like it's okay, like just get, it'll get better in time. And for a lot it doesn't. What actually happens is you start to learn how to cope with how you feel. You shove down your feelings and you kind of just learn to get on with it. But things actually haven't got better. They've changed. You've changed. How you feel about yourself, motherhood, people around you, everything. Everything changes because you haven't processed what has happened. You've just shoved it down because people have said, it'll get better in time. And if it doesn't get better in time, which for most it doesn't, you then feel like you failed and that you've done something wrong. When you haven't done anything wrong, you are in survival mode. Stuck in survival mode, your nervous system is stuck on high alert. So you're just all in survival, just trying to get through. You've had a traumatic experience, you've got a new baby, maybe you've got other children as well, home, partner, everything. So you're just in survival mode trying to get through. And we don't want to live there. We don't want to live in survival mode. I spent years in survival mode. And survival mode looked like for me people pleasing, not putting myself first at all, just doing whatever everybody else needed. Any needs that I had just went to the back, not putting any time for myself aside, just feeling pretty low most of the time, and just going through the motions. Do you know what that? Where you just do the thing. You get up in the morning, get yourself ready, get the kids ready, make lunch, make dinner, tidy the house, clean. We're just going through the motions and not really living life. Is what survival looked like for me. Does that resonate? Let me know in the comments. So instead of time heals, what I think women should be told is if you can do these certain things over time, it will help. One of them, you know what I'm going to say. If you've watched one of my videos before, one of them is going to be walking. One of them is going to be getting out and walking. Another one would be finding someone that you trust to talk to about how you feel and someone who's just going to listen. That person could also be me. You can see the link. I'll link it down below. I do one-to-one private sessions. Whether you're recovering from a traumatic birth, not feeling like yourself, wanting a plan or strategy of how to move forward. Maybe you're not feeling yourself in your body. You just feel like you're going through the motions. We do somatic work too. So you can have a look in the description. But also know that that person may not be your mom or sister or mother-in-law. It might be a friend. There's someone that you trust to not just say, oh, it's going to be okay. Give it time. Someone who's actually going to listen to how you feel and not put any kind of projections onto you. For a lot of people, it's uncomfortable for them to hear a mum that doesn't feel quite like herself after having a baby. Again, it's society that put it on mothers, and society follows that you should just be elated. You should just be elated and no other feelings. Whereas the real truth is that two things can be true at the same time. You can love your baby, but be having a hard time with motherhood, and that's okay. We get to hold both and work through it. Doesn't make you a bad mom or a bad person. Just human. When I had my first child, I was in the depths of it. Really traumatic experience and really difficult postpartum, really difficult scar recovery, got infected, etc. And you couldn't tell that girl that I'd be here on the other side of it, loving my body. The scar, you can hardly see. It was a keloid scar. And now it's gone. Created your own reconnection oil on YouTube and walking. Never would have believed you. Just step by step. You can do it step by step. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know, what does healing look like for you today? What's going to be your first step?